Supporter of Muscatine Muskie Athletics.
Welcome to Moving Forward, sponsored by MPW Mocklink TV and Mocklink Internet, online at mpw.org. Each weekday morning, our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, AM 860 FM 95.1 KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us this morning once again for Moving Forward. Now, I mentioned earlier that I was going to have a couple guests in. Connie Hoekstra from Dilemma with Dinner. I said that wrong earlier too, but unfortunately they aren't going to be able to make it here this morning. So actually, in studio with me just so happens to be Jocelyn Boynton, a high school student over at Muscatine High School. She's also an FFA member. How are you this morning, Jocelyn?
Doing good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. We're really excited to have you in. And you know what? It was just happenstance that you were here because you're spending time with us so that you can learn a little bit about what it's like to be a broadcaster, because it's ag broadcasting, right? That's what it is for
Correct.
the FFA. Very cool. Now, you competed, when was your competition, that last one?
It was a week and a half ago or so.
Week and a half ago, yeah. So you actually, how did you do over there?
I did first.
Excellent,
Yes.
excellent. So you did end up taking first. Now, she came over, and you probably heard her about a week and a half ago, just before the event. She was on, and she read community calendar and did a couple of liners for us, too. So you'll probably be hearing that again here today. But we're very excited to have Jocelyn in. Jocelyn, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the FFA. Now, I was only a member for 1 year, and it was my freshman year. All that I really got to do was like judging. I didn't actually get to go. I didn't get to raise any animals, anything like that. And I was really bummed out about it because I grew up on a farm, but not really. I grew up on a farm that was being farmed, but we weren't the ones doing it. So I've been around all that stuff my entire life, and I never actually got the opportunity to. So talk to us a little bit about FFA. You're not just doing ad broadcasting. You also have some show animals as well. So tell us first about the show animals.
Well, when you show animals, if you have cattle, you show them only in the county fair.
Gotcha.
And if you have sheep, you show them both county fair and state.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's different opportunities you can have in both fairs. It's fun.
Yeah, you do enjoy it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Working with animals seems like it'd be a lot of fun. You know, and we spent some time out at both, oh my goodness, we went to the Muscatine County Fair and another fair last year, and I'm sorry that I don't remember exactly which one it was. It's the one, Columbus Junction, maybe. Mm-hmm. I think so. And I don't remember which fair, what they call that one. We went over there and we watched them, talk to a lot of the kids that were showing animals and that kind of stuff. And man, it looks like they just have a lot of fun working with those animals.
It is
It's a lot of work though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so how often are you out there at you're at the Ag Learning Center?
Yes.
Working with yours? How often?
I work with my steer every day because he's a jerk. Yeah.
He's a jerk. That's awesome. It doesn't take a lot of work to get them ready to be, because you take them around the corral and show them off. And do you have to talk about your animals at all, or is it really just show?
It's mostly show, but you do have to talk about it a little bit, just like an interview.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, so like what it is, and for the most part it's Black Angus, right? That you guys are showing. Yep. Okay, you gotta love that Black Angus. But man, I watched one kid last year show Charlet. That's the big white cow. Man,
yep.
Those are pretty cows. Very good looking, especially when they've been all fluffed out and combed, brushed, all that kind of. How long does it take you to brush your steer?
Right now it takes about an hour.
An hour to brush the thing. Wow. But they look good after they get the brush, right? Excellent. So when do you guys start showing again? It's not till fair season?
Yeah, we don't start showing until July.
Okay. They choose the hottest times for you guys to be outside working with those animals, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So you're not just doing the show animals, but you're also going to be, which reminds me, you said you can show all the way up until you're a sophomore in college. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, because Jocelyn here is a senior already in high school, so she'll be graduating, but she can also continue to show it up into college, which is really cool. I had no idea that you could do that, so that you get to stay connected. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it helps too, because it's not each year isn't a different animal, is it? Mm-hmm. No. So how long have you been working with this one steer?
I've been working with this steer since November, because we get a new one every year. But
okay, I gotcha. But you're still working with the animals all the way through that time. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So then, not only are you doing the show animals, but you're also going to be doing ag broadcasting, which you took first in at your last competition. Now you've got another one coming up in Lone Tree on the 9th, right? March 9th. Excellent. Are you pretty excited about that?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What would you say you are most excited about when it comes to going and actually doing that event?
I just like doing the broadcast in general, and just knowing that I'm competing with others. It's fun to know, especially if I believe I'm good at it.
Right. That's excellent. So walk us through it. Walk us through what it looks like.
All right. Well, I don't know how to speak for Lone Tree because I've never been, but for the last competition at North Scott, we had to sit in the gymnasium for a while. It was a holding room. And then once you get pulled, you basically just go in, get into a room, and make the broadcast in 30 minutes. Gotta get it going, make sure it's 5 minutes, and then you just go and do it. You just sit down, get on the microphone, and start going.
Oh, so you have 30 minutes to prepare?
Yes.
So you have 30 minutes to prepare. So do you have like resources in front of you? Do you have a website or a computer? Or what are you pulling?
No, they give us a packet of stories that you have to read and pick out sentences and
try
stuff.
to find the right content for a show in order to do. And then you have 5 minutes to actually do the show. And you also do advertisement reading too.
Yes.
I think if I remember correctly, you brought in an ad last time. That's really cool. That sounds like it's probably a whole lot of fun, but I'm sure it's kind of stressful trying to find what's the right content. What do I need to put for this show? So your last one, can you share with us what content you used for the last one?
Yes, I did a story with Trump and some
of the tariffs that are going on, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, very cool. So now, is that what you see in your future? Are you wanting to do broadcasting, or what's next for you?
Well, it's pretty fun. I don't know if I have any opportunities to do that, but if I do have the opportunity, I'd really love to continue doing it.
Excellent. Well, keep us in mind too, because we do a lot of work with all this kind of stuff. And plus, Brownfield's always a great resource. They do a lot with ag, and a lot of people know that tune into this station, and they know just how much Brownfield we run. And some of that stuff's really interesting. I like to sit and listen to the Brownfield reports from time to time. A lot of it's right over my head, but a lot of the farmers that tune in, they know exactly what's going on, and it's a great resource. So anything like that, if you want to do ag broadcasting, it's always a bonus, because it's a very, very important field to get into. So really, really cool. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us today, John. I'm sure that was the last thing you wanted to do this morning when you came in, was sitting here and have an interview, but we're very excited and glad to have you.
Thank you.
Jocelyn Boynton joining us. She is an FFA member over at the Muscatine High School, a senior this year. Are you excited to graduate?
Oh, yeah.
Very excited, yeah. Any ideas where you're going to college?
MCC, and then transferring to Iowa State.
Iowa State, all right. I've actually got a cousin up there. Iowa State is Cyclones, right?
Yep.
Okay, yes, I do have a cousin up there. I always get that confused. I want to make sure I get it right. I can remember the mascot. I can't remember the exact name of the school. I can remember I know it's not the U of I, because that's the Hawkeyes, but I can't remember. Isn't there like a Northern Iowa State or something like that? Yeah. I can never get those two. I get those two confused every now and then. If he ever tunes in, I tell him to every now and then. He yells at me anytime I get it wrong. So, well, thanks a bunch, Jocelyn. Really appreciate having you in this morning.
Thank you.
Jocelyn Boynton joining us. Thanks for tuning in to Moving Forward, as always. Brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Try it before you buy it. That's the new thing. Head on over to mpw.org and check it out. I'm Jordan Davis for the Voice of Muscatine.com.
This has been Moving Forward on KWPC AM 860 FM 95.1, the voice of Muscatine. Moving Forward is brought to you by MPW Digital TV and Mocklink Internet, a designated Blue Zones worksite. Browse to mpw.org. And remember, Moving Forward. Local guests making good things happen in the community. Weekdays at 8:15.
This is the Big Ten Today. I'm Bill Pollock. A top 10 battle at the top of the